It's now time for me to try and unload all of this. I have just about managed to get everything on my barrow. I think I need a bigger barrow. It is so loud here. So, I'm gonna have to get my microphone on. ASAP Rocky. Hopefully that is now better. I'll have to adjust the settings a little bit. The dad has now arrived. We shall try that intro again. Good morning, everybody. As you'll have seen from the title, today I am fishing the A12 Lakes. I'm on Specimen 2 today. I'm going to be running both ledgers using Kent Particles 18 T-nut boilies. I've also got a spod mix made up. I'll show you guys my new spod and marker rod as well. It's got my name on it, which I thought was pretty cool. So yeah, the setup I'm going to be running is a hit and run ledge system. I've got a 1.5 weight on because it's not that far out that I'm casting, so I don't need that weight. And I'm running a simple D-rig, which I showed you guys a tutorial on. And at this lake you have to run barbless. So yeah, I've made up some D-rigs, but barbless. I put them in this resealable bag, but yeah, these are the Kent Particles 18 T-nut boilies. These are in 18mm. That's the size I tend to go for. I wouldn't go any smaller because then you tend to get sort of green. I'll show you guys a close up if it focuses. Oh, dropped one. So I'm just going to screw that on because when I run my D-rigs I have a bait screw. Some people use a micro ring swivel and then put like bait floss through. I'm just going to simply twist it on to my bait screw, tuck it in nice and tight, just like that, and we'll get that chucked out. So for this rod I'm just going to be going right of that little island. So this is Andy's swim. He's got his rods out. This is Dad's swim. It joins on to a couple of other swims. I would say that the only downer I have about this lake is that the A12 is very noisy. And unfortunately today it's very windy. So I've got the wind, the A12. So it's very overstimulating as a lake. It's not peaceful as such. So now I'm going to be setting up my spom rod. Now I have taken something from Sea Fishing. This is just this little clip so that I can just quickly, it's on and that won't come off. And I'm going to lose my rod. So I've now got both rods out in the water. One's just in front, one's to the right a bit towards the edge of the island. Both on the same bait, both on the same rig, just in different areas. So we'll see how that fishes. I've just handed out everyone a walkie-talkie, just because our swims are quite far apart, so now we can actually just talk to each other without having to shout. So I've now switched the camera angle, sorry about that, but I need to be able to run if I get a bite, so you know, to the left. Just had this lovely lady come round asking if we wanted anything brought to our swims, and I was like, oh my god, that's a thing. So I have, of course, got a cup of tea. Cannot live without a cup of tea in the morning, and I forgot my mug this morning, so I was very, very annoyed. Behind the scenes for you all, to make sure I get the bite on camera, I sit with my watch controlling the camera that's set up onto the rods. Now that is dedication. So the boys are all repping the white and black fishing with Trin, and I'm wearing the pink and white fishing with Trin. If you want these, there is a link to them in my bio and my description of this video. Apologies in advance for any wind that you can hear throughout the audio. I won't know until I've looked it back when I'm editing. So yeah, apologies for any wind or A12 traffic that you can hear. It is very loud here. The A12 is really starting to pick up on noise level. My brolly is driving me absolutely insane. I have tried everything I can. I've now put the barrow behind it as well. We're gonna fly away. On the bright side of every negative, my tea arrived. So I'm gonna sit and enjoy a nice cup of tea while holding my brolly down at the same time. And hopefully, as soon as I start drinking this cup of tea, I'll have a fish, and that will cheer me up. For the loo, and I'm soaked, so I'm going to try. I mean, look at that, we are soaked, and I'm in shorts. Not the best day for it. Also, everyone seems to comment on the fact I don't have polarising glasses. I do. I always either forget them, or when I'm wearing a hat, it's really hard for me to wear glasses because it pushes on my ear. Plus, you end up seeing all this bed hair. But I do have polarising glasses, and now the sun's come out, I'm going to keep them on for a little bit. So I have just rebaited with some stringers on, again, T-nut. And I've just put another spom out on the spot where I've just casted. So hopefully we get a fish. Well, this beauty just decided to grace my rod. He is massive. I'm going to weigh him now. He was £25. That's a new PB. Absolutely smashed it with the Ken Particles baits. I just caught my PB. Very, very, very happy with that. And it was nice to see a proper bend in a rod. So as you'll have hopefully just seen by that footage as well, I just caught a nice carp. Again, I can't remember what size it was, but I showed it on the camera. Yeah, again, that was on the T-nut. So what can I say? So that is going to be the end of today's video. Yeah, really good result in the end. Had 2 fish. One was a PB, so I'm very happy about that. Andy had 2 fish. He had a roach, which was a decent size, and then he had a really nice carp, common carp, and Dad had about 5 fish. I've lost track with what he had. But yeah, really, really good session. A12 Lakes Specimen 2 performed very well today, and so did the Kent Particles 18 T-nut. That was incredible. I've never had takes like that before, so they definitely wanted whatever's in them boilies. Yeah, if you guys want to see more, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and become part of the Fishing with Trin family. And yeah, remember, no matter what, if you want to go fishing but you've got doubts, pick up that rod, go fishing, get out on the bank. It's the best thing that you can do.